Hi everyone, how's everyone doing? So this is day 5 of Wimbledon, and you'll be pleased to know this is going to be a really quick review, partly because there's still a match that's going on and I will be watching that, and also because I've got to eat, and also today wasn't like a big day of games because of the fact that it's been raining. So what they've said is they're running behind. So some of the games that I didn't watch matches but that I did get the results about is Kasat Kina, see I can pronounce her name, versus Badosa. She won. Kina apparently won Eastbourne as well. So she's someone that's sort of flying under the radar because I've not really heard loads about her. She's not been on centre court. They've not been sort of promoting or talking about her games too much, but she won that game. So she's someone to look out for because I think she's going to be creeping up as we get through the tournament. We're only on day 5. Then Medvedev versus Jan Leonard Struff. I didn't see that game, but apparently that was also a really good tennis match. And then Madison Keys. Usually I watch her matches, but they're not showing all of them. They can't, because obviously there's too many matches going on at the same time. But she won her match against Kostyuk, I think it's pronounced, from Ukraine. So that was just simple. Madison Keys is another one to look out for, because I think within this tournament, as usual, there's always the favourites, there's always the people that they'll promote or talk about more, but there's certain people who are going under the radar, but they're still quite good players. So the 3 games I watched, well, 2.5, half a game was Coco Gauff versus, look, I've got my little flip board with me today so that I don't talk too much. So Coco Gauff versus Sonay Cartel. Sonay is from UK, so she had lots of British support. She was playing quite well, but then it stopped obviously because it cut to go to the other game, which is Emma Raducanu. But yeah, from what I saw, it seemed like it was a bit dicey at first because the Sonay was it was 4-4 when I was watching it, but then Coco just did what she does, and it was 6-4, 6-0 win. Her stats as that she's got the fastest serve in the tournament of all the women. There's other stats as well, because she was at something like 9.6. I think that's to do with her, whether it's a front, what's it? Oh gosh, I just can't remember what the stat was. It's something to do with how she hits the ball. So it's either going to be how she gets the spin on the ball or her forehand, but she's at 9.6. So basically she's the highest point. She only needs 4 points to be at 10, and most people are at like a 7. That's the average. So yeah, she's one to watch. I think she's obviously Coco Gauff, Emma Raducanu and Ons Jabeur. They're my 3 that I'm saying that are either going to be in the final or they're going to win. So then the other big match, obviously match, not football, but yeah, the other big tennis match was obviously Tiafoe and Alcaraz. Now that could be a whole review on its own, but that was really entertaining. Now, I'm not usually a fan of Alcaraz as in his game because I just think it's a bit boring. The other day I literally switched over, just decided not to carry on watching. But he did play really well today. He plays well all the time, but I think he was more engaging. I think it was because he was playing Tiafoe, and Tiafoe always puts on a show. So to me, it was like a long game. Again, today I didn't start watching from the morning, I started watching from the afternoon because I knew these games are going on for 3 hours, and so this was the length of this game was 3.5 hours in the end, something like that, or 3 hours 40. That's a long time to play tennis. So I think in a way that Tiafoe, although he was upset because I think he knew deep down he could have won, that when it went to the 4th set, Alcaraz won the tiebreak, and then from the 5th set, that was it. Tiafoe just literally gave up. He didn't give up, because that's the wrong thing to say. He just kind of just admitted defeat, because in the 5th set, it was all Alcaraz just literally just won that game, just playing in the 5th set and from the tiebreak. So to me, at first, it was you didn't know how to call it, you didn't know where it was going to go. I did think that Tiafoe, he missed up opportunities, but I can't keep saying that these players are purposely making errors, because it's not that. It's just the other player is stepping it up and it's causing them to create errors. So yeah, Emma Raducanu, which is the last match that I've just watched, it was simple really. 1 hour 30 minutes, 6-2, 6-3. There was nothing She just got to business. I think for me, I've just said the highlights really is that she's just a powerful player. She loves to play tennis. She's beautiful to watch, as in just her game is beautiful. She's got the really nice style. I'd love to see what happens if she plays Coco Gauff or Harriet Dart, because they're similar players in the way that they're playing. But she's so focused. She's just, you know, I mean, she's on Instagram at the minute. She's got millions of viewers. I keep going on there every night and just giving her the same little praises and things. But she's really popular, but she is also really confident. She's only young, but she's kind of even she doesn't lose her spirit in the game, you know, sometimes you see people getting really emotional and that sort of thing, but she stays focused. She does not lose you know, she doesn't get emotional. So it wasn't as high energy as the first game that she played, the first match, but she didn't make too many errors. So that is the difference between her and some of the other British players. They need to watch the fact that they're making errors all of the time, and you can go through a whole match and they're making, you know, 20, 30 errors, which are causing them the game. Whereas with her, you know, it's just a few. So yeah, she's one to watch. I think they're all one to watch at this stage. We're at day 5. There's been some really good matches. There's another one coming up. I don't know if I'm going to sit through if it's going to be a 2-hour, 3-hour thing. The other day with him, Sinner versus Berrettini, I went to bed without seeing the result because it was like 10 o'clock and they were still playing. So I don't think I'm going to be doing that. But yeah, it's been another good day at Wimbledon, and tomorrow and Sunday, I don't know if I'm going to do these reviews. I might just do a few notes and then just share them. I'll see. Okay, so thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.